Hello fellow fandom searchers, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in case you are here for the first time. If you haven't seen my reaction to Attack on Titan, the previous one that came out on Sunday, you probably don't know what this is. Don't worry about it, I'm just cosplaying a Cyclops. Involuntarily, might I say, but yeah, it is what it is. Right now my eye looks like when you take the Tokyo Ghoul eye but without the black parts. That's what my eye looks like right now, and it hurts with every movement. So I wanted to spare myself the pain and you the disgust of having to look at it, so I covered it up. Anyway, as you could see from the title, today I will be reacting to openings to Bungo Stray Dogs, which is an anime I wanted to watch for quite some time already. And apparently it has really interesting characters and a really interesting plot with plot points that sound almost unreal. I don't know what it is about, I just know that there is some orphanage. Something is happening with an orphanage and something about crime. That's it, that's all I know. I know some of the characters visually, but I know one name, I know Dazai. Because he jumps up at me on my Twitter TL quite often. I'm not sure which one is it, if it's the brown haired guy or the ginger one. I know he's not the main character, but he stole the show. Neither of the most popular characters from the two of them are the main characters, they are just show stealers. That's all I know about Bungo Stray Dogs, and this season 4 came out recently and I really want to take a look at it at some point. So why not check out the openings when I'm at it, right? So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, opening 1. Let's see. Oh yeah, we haven't got many metal openings lately. Oh, or like metallic, electronic. Oh yeah, this is the main character, I think. The hairstyle is familiar. And I think the one behind him is Dazai. Or the ginger one, I don't know. One of them. Okay. This looks even more interesting than I thought. I was expecting something like, not necessarily cyberpunk, but something akin to that. But after this opening, I'm more inclined to call it urban fantasy. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it urban fantasy. Because it looked like it, even though the weapons they had looked slightly futuristic. So, but otherwise it looks like a normal real life setting, so nothing too futuristic in that regard. But the characters look great, like the character design looks awesome, even though there aren't any like crazy mutations or something like that, but they look good, they look good. And musically, I'm vibing. You know, I like this style. At least those of you who follow my opening reactions. So yeah, I'm vibing so far. Okay, opening 2. Let's see if this keeps up. Okay, maybe it is slightly into the future. Oh, the guitar in the background. I like the neons. I like the use of neons in this one. Because, like, it really gives you the noir feeling. That's the word I was looking for. Noir. Even though it's set, like, in current time, I would say, or slightly into the future, it still gives you the feeling of, like, those noir games, movies, settings. And I like that. I have nothing against that, on the contrary. I'm thinking if this is like purely... Why I called it fantasy? Because I kind of see something that could be called like magic system, perhaps? I don't know, like... Either the thing that had blue glowing eyes either was a android or some kind of magic slash power. That's why I called it urban fantasy, because I don't know, some of the characters felt like they had some powers in them, so I'm more inclined into the fantasy part. But hey, I could be wrong, it could be technological, so... Which technically is also a power slash magic system, but it wouldn't be fantasy in that case. It would be more into sci-fi than fantasy. But I think they have some powers, at least some of them. Maybe. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Let's just say that I think that not all of them are human. And I will leave it at that. And honestly, this one musically, I think, was even better than the first one. Like the guitar, I'm not sure which one was it, but there was a guitar in the background, like toot 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 toot. Very vibey, very vibey. It like makes you want to move. So very good, very good. Okay, opening 3. Let's go. Ooh. Why is it giving me like Castlevania? Castlevania? Is that how you say it? Vibes? Or like vampire vibes, you know? I like the rhythms in these. Yeah, see? Vampire vibes. And this looks awfully like some kind of magic powers, whatever. Cool. The quality is going up, like, and even though the first one was very good, like, it's still going up. It's amazing. Though, I don't see the main character anywhere. Did the two, like, take over the show or something? Anyway, after this, I am very much convinced that not all of them are human, and that the vibes that it gives me, the vampire vibes and stuff like that, is there to some extent. I don't know, like, they could be pretending to be vampires, but nah, that's probably not the case. I know I'm going on a limb here, just based on this, but yeah, I would say that there's something like that going on. And in this one, the imagery really felt like they were suggesting that there are some kind of powers in this, so I don't know, maybe I'm making a complete idiot out of myself right now, but hey. Once again, I am going solely from the openings and from my very limited knowledge. So yeah, I am just going to guess that there is some magic system / power system. And again, I love the music in these. I will probably have to find them later. But I like the rhythms in all three of them. Each is very different, even though it's like the same genre. But each of them has very specific tempo and rhythm, and it gives it its own uniqueness, and I love that. This one was slightly atypical, like it wasn't the one that makes you move normally to it, but like you can catch some parts there that allows you to like wipe along. But there were slight dissonances, and it fits. Alright, opening 4, last one, newest one. Let's see if this one keeps up. Oh yeah. Sounds good already. That was interesting imagery. What is this thing? Is that something that appeared throughout the story? Because I don't remember seeing it in the first 2 openings. I like the event. I like that they went full black and white into this. Except for that one... Except for that one part with blood and feathers. Very interesting choice. It's actually a quite common thing to do this when you put everything into black and white, except for blood and super white things. You want contrast. Again, my favorite word in these reactions. But you want contrast, so you put the everything into black and white, and then you put bright red into it, and you pull up the whites. And it's super effective. Okay, I must say, I love this one visually. I like this one musically. But the third one stays as the best, both visually and musically. The third one was amazing. This was good. Like, I like the play of the black and white. Overall, the first one and the third one were full of colors, like very colorful. In the second one, you had the neons that were shining into your eyes. and the rest was slightly dulled, and here they went full black and white. It's a very interesting choice and I love it, like in the visual regard, because I guess the story got kinda dark at this point, so yeah, good choice. And overall, like, the visual side of this is incredible and I love it. So let's go to the final discussion. Okay, so overall, very good openings, like surprisingly. I knew they were good, they were supposed to be good, but I really enjoyed them. On the similar level, I enjoyed the Demon Slayer openings and even kind of on par with my top favorite openings from Black Clover, which is saying something. If you saw my Spotify playlist, you would understand better, but it really is something. So, all in all, I'm very pleasantly surprised, both musically and visually. Because last 2 weeks we had like very chill openings, and yeah, I'm very happy with this. They are indeed great. I'm very glad I checked it out, and honestly, I can't wait to get to the anime itself. I'm not sure when I get to it, but at some point I will. It's 4 seasons. It's quite long, but hey, I will make it. I believe in myself. Anyway, my guess is that this is set either in the present or alternate history or slightly in the future. I know that's a wide range. I don't know, there are futuristic buildings, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the future, because what authors sometimes tend to do is to set their story in alternate history, which has like futuristic progress in technology. So yeah, it can be alternate history or alternate present, let's say. So yeah, I'm slightly unsure about the setting, but it's definitely a combination of present things and slightly futuristic things. I'm still thinking about what the strange castle was that looked like a hollowed tower, because it seemed like it appeared around the third opening, and I haven't seen it in the first or the second, so I guess, I don't know, either it wasn't important before or it appeared at that point. I am still staying by my opinion that it's fantasy and that there is some kind of power system / magic system, but again, I can be completely wrong. It gave me very much vampire vibes, so I wouldn't be surprised if like Dracula or something like that appeared in there in some form or another. I guess I will see when I get to it. So, very good openings. I have nothing bad to say about them. Musically or visually, very appealing. And yeah, I'm glad I checked it out. So thank you for watching along with me today. I know it's a slightly shorter video, but unfortunately, as the situation stands, I can't really record too long videos without taking a break, so yeah, unfortunately you will have to keep up until the next week. If you like the reaction, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any comments to Bungo Stray Dogs, go ahead, tell me, but avoid spoilers, as always. If you have any openings you would like to see reaction to, you can also tell me. No need to write about JoJo and Fate Saga, because I have them on my list and I have playlists, like complete playlists of the openings, so no need to write about those. But if you have some openings you want to see reaction to, feel free to make me aware of them. And see you next time, hopefully in better condition already.